to talk a little bit more about business. And again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to share with anyone and everyone you know who would benefit from this video. So today we're going to look at businesses that hit a ceiling, and most businesses that hit the ceiling, especially businesses that are family owned and are small businesses and entrepreneurs who are just getting in the game. And I will be talking about what you can do, or what really happens for when people get blocked and how to unblock that. So let's get into it. The reason most businesses get blocked or have a block in their business cycle or life is because sometimes they keep on doing the same thing and do not change or strategize on how to give a better service if they're in the service industry, or on just how to make deals that are different from what they've done in the past. Normally businesses end up doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and this happens because they have the same management, and the same management is around the same circle of people or same category of people, and they don't get knowledge from outside. One of the other things I've noticed is most business owners are not big readers, and this really takes away from really growing when it comes in the business arena. From my experience, most business owners, small business owners, especially the traders, are good at looking for cheaper sources to purchase things they resell, and they put them in the stores or online, and they do that resell. But mostly when it comes to small businesses, family owned businesses, and entrepreneurs that are starting off, the marketing usually lacks. And this is because normally small businesses and entrepreneurs that are starting out do not have the team to help them. So they find that they get overwhelmed with what to do, and they focus only on looking for products that are cheaper, that they can sell on a profit and stuff like that. And how can a person, or how can a business really break this barrier and have more opportunities? Well, the first thing any businesses can do first is really look at where they've come from and where they are. How long have they been in business, and has the business really been growing, and at what percentage? It's very important that business owners and entrepreneurs really take a good look at the numbers, because if the numbers are never really looked at and evaluated, it's hard to know where a business really stands. And after looking at those numbers, one of the other things that either the business person or the entrepreneurs need to ask themselves, the people in the same trade, just like them, family owned businesses or entrepreneurs, how big does the industry grow and how are others doing? And they have to evaluate if they're the ones who are a block because they need to add in more information and knowledge to do better, or if the industry is a dying industry, because that's very important. Sometimes you'll find that even the smartest people being in a wrong industry will end up to a business failing if it's a dying industry. So it's very important to analyze and see if the industry is a growing one, a dying one, and choose the right way to go about it. People don't have to ditch their businesses ideas or actually businesses they're doing, but slowly they could start making, instead of just putting money on the side, they could start reinvesting in something new, or learn a course on a business that's really growing, so that they can start not only living on one income, but really open up to other sources of income. The other way that people can break the ceiling is not only to look at other opportunities, read books of other business people. That actually opens up the mind. The more a person reads, the better they'll become at managing stuff, the better, especially reading the right books. It's not just reading anything. It's not reading a newspaper or always listening to the news. Reading the right books that are business savvy, that help people know more opportunities that are out there. The other thing, very important, is to look for someone who is where they want to get. and really start emulating them. People do not have to reinvent the wheel anymore. They do not. The best time to reinvent the wheel is when you're very financially stable and then you're trying to create something totally new. But if you already have a business and you're an entrepreneur, mimic someone who's winning at what you want to learn, and that will take you with the tide up. My name again is Pauline Koni. I'm so happy to leave this message with you and bringing value to all my YouTube viewers. Please don't forget to subscribe and